Tonight, before you go to bed, make an inspection tour of your ice box. How's that Pabst Blue Ribbon supply holding out? Tomorrow morning when your dealer says, "What did you have?" say, "Pabst Blue Ribbon." What else?
Okay, I clicked the right thing. I was going to start clicking the middle mouse button.
Soldier Boy, tell me.
Oh. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Hello Harem podcast. I am your host for the day, Anthony Luby, and I am with the horniest of homie, Mr. Luke Farnsworth here, with the Nessos back there.
What the hell is that?
I'm just looking at them, and they're just staring into my soul.
I like them. They get to hang out.
I like them. Anyway, Tippy is still abroad, and he will be back some point this week. And then he'll be here next Sunday for your regularly scheduled program with the homies.
I hope he gets lost in translation.
I hope he doesn't watch that movie again. For like
I hope he does.
the fucking 9th time. I
I hope that's the only thing he can watch the whole way home. I hope his plane's Wi-Fi goes out.
When we go, which low-key kind of shit, Delta's like, hey, you get Wi-Fi in the airplane. And every time I try to connect, it's like, nah, sorry, fam. So I've just watched movies, which isn't horrible, but we should find one movie and watch it both there and back continually.
Like on repeat.
Yeah, like see how many times we can speed run that movie between.
We're not speed running. We're just watching it.
It would be like 25, 26 hours total of flying time. How many times can we watch some movie in
You
the
think we
span
could
of 26
memorize like
hours?
most of the lines in the movie by then?
I kind of want to try.
Oh, dude, we could do like Austin Powers or something, and then just know every line.
baby.
But which one would we do? Like The Spy Who Shagged Me or Goldmember?
I wonder if they have a fuck ton of movies on there. I haven't checked.
I would
for it.
imagine.
If they have Austin Powers, that would be awesome.
That would be awesome until we know every line. We could do Shrek.
Oh my god,
Imagine we know every word to Shrek 1.
that would be like the most based thing you could do.
Think about it. We come back and like the whole podcast is just us quoting the
Shrek.
Shrek movie.
All right, guys. Instead of doing B movie dialogue, we're gonna do Shrek.
Somebody once told me. That's how the movie starts, just for any of you that haven't seen Shrek at home.
Yeah, rip Smash Mouth.
They're still alive.
But one dude's dead.
Wait, one of the dudes from Smash Mouth died?
Yeah, their lead singer.
Wait, hold on. What? Huh?
Yeah.
He had a cute liver fit? Oh, I remember this now. Yeah, you're right. I do remember that. How long was that? That was last year.
Rip Smash Mouth, man.
Rip Smash Mouth. They would have been the next Beatles if it hadn't been for that stupid fucking ogre movie.
It's funny because that's the only thing anyone knows him for.
It's funny because their Twitter got hacked and that's what someone posted on there.
Wait, someone posted we would have been the next Beatles if it weren't for that stupid fucking ogre movie.
They said it wasn't for Pixar, we would have been the next fucking Beatles or something like that.
That's funny. That's
Someone
funny.
hacked their Twitter just to tweet that. And Smash Mouth got on, deleted it, and apologized.
Sorry, guys. We still think we would have been the next Beatles, but that ogre movie was pretty cool, I guess.
That Pixar movie. Let me see if I can find that tweet. I can read it to you. Smash Mouth tweet about Shrek. Is this it? No, is this it? No. Next Beatles. How do you spell the Beatles? There we go.
Beatles.
Oh, they changed their bio to "Fuck you, Shrek. You turned us into a joke. We were finna be the next Beatles." And it's funny because they actually hold no ill will against Shrek.
I love Shrek. How can you hate Shrek?
I don't know. I think that's really funny though, since someone hacked them just to put that out there on their bio.
Fuck you, Shrek. We would have been the next finna be the next Beatles.
You turned us into a joke. We were finna be the next Beatles. And then they weren't.
And then the lead singer died.
Of acute liver failure.
Like, decades after they were popular.
He should have had an ugly liver failure.
Not a cute liver failure.
He had acute liver failure. He's in like the hospital. He's like, tee.
So what,
How do you
Adam?
get a liver failure?
Adam came down this weekend. You guys vibed?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, we hung out. We vibed dirty. We went out. We did things. We saw places.
Did you pay respects to the boat?
We were down by the boat. Yeah,
Good, good. That's all that matters.
we went down. Adam got fucked over at the Hokkaido sushi bar.
For how?
So he doesn't know that it's not Southern Ohio, and so you don't let people choose what they order for you. And he's like, I don't know what to get, and the waitress was like, "Oh, I'll got you." And then she ordered like the two most expensive things in the whole place and gave it to him. And I was like, Adam, you don't do that.
That's what was it?
It was, I don't even remember what the fuck they were, and like they were fine. It was okay. My uni was better, but whatever.
I don't really fuck with uni. I'm gonna be honest.
It was good as fuck, dude.
Ooh,
The
uni.
uni. And I got a spicy crab, spicy shrimp, and a spicy salmon.
That shit sounds so smack.
It was so fucking good, dude.
I haven't had sushi in a long time.
I haven't either. That's why we went there and I was like, dude, as much as I want something like ramen or something, I want sushi way worse. So I just ordered a bunch of sushi.
What sushi did me and you get? There was the fatty tuna.
Oh yeah, that was that place.
Yeah, that tuna was good as fuck. It was like
good as fuck.
like butter.
And it's absurdly fresh because we're next to the fucking ocean.
Yeah, you are up here in Ohio's way. It still tastes good. Like it's fine. It's all right.
It's just better. Oh, my ears are all covered in hair.
I don't have enough hair.
Yeah, we did that. And then I spent a lot of money on magic cards. And Adam spent a lot of money on magic cards. And then
Ouch.
yesterday, we both woke up late because we were fucking tired. And then we went down and we met up with my coworker, Mike. I've brought him up to you before. I don't know if I brought him up on the podcast. Real cool guy.
Yeah, probably. I only met the one who was at Superstar.
That was Mike.
Yeah, Mike's cool.
He kind of looks like me.
Yeah, we like Mike.
Yeah, he's super cool. So we met up with him. We ended up going to a card shop to play some Magic, and the one game took 3 fucking hours to play
Holy shit.
because nobody had anything they could do for 90% of the fucking game, and it was all board wipes. So we got done, and then Mike and his fiance were like, "Hey, do you guys want to hang out?" And I was like, "Yeah, that sounds pretty fucking epic." So we went out to eat with them at this place called Aw Shucks, and I got a goddamn po' boy, a fish po' boy. Dude, that shit was so goddamn smack.
What makes a po' boy a po' boy? Is it like the bread they
Yeah.
use?
I think it's the bread. I don't know. I think it's like a mix of bread and the fact of what they put on a po' boy that makes it a po' boy.
I've only had shrimp po' boys.
But I mean, like you can have like everything that's on a shrimp po' boy. Just take the shrimp off and put fish on it, and that's a po' boy.
It's like lettuce and whatever fucking sauce they put on there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds smacking. Po' boys always go crazy.
That place had fucking bussing mac and cheese.
Where's is it in Hampton?
No, it's in Ghent down Norfolk,
Norfolk?
and that's where I was taking pictures. There's like a comic shop that's a shit ton of manga in it, and
Is that where the figures were at?
that and an old retro video game shop had a bunch of the figures.
That's based.
It was super cool walking down there and
Next
seeing
time I
that
go
shit.
down, gonna be figure hunting.
Yeah, they had a lot of Love Live figures. They had the Shibuya Canon.
Shit, boy, I can actually. Oh, I have Chica.
Isn't Shibuya Canon the one you're missing?
I need Shibuya Canon in 2 variations, in figure form and keychain form.
Meanwhile, I have Shibuya Canon somewhere there. I can't figure. Oh, she's at the bottom. I see her. She's all the way down there. Shibuya Canon.
I have Chica and Honk. I actually have 2 Honk figures. No Shibuya cannons.
So we were down there. It was super fucking cool. I ended up buying an actual Xbox 360 copy of Dark Souls 2, the original, not the one that fixes all the bullshit that's wrong with it. So, if I ever finish playing Scholar of the First Sin, I could then play the worst version of the game that's even harder than Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin.
Do you have an Xbox?
I do.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
Well, I had my Xbox One in the living room every time you came over, and then
Bro, I don't think I don't ever remember seeing it.
it was literally in the living room every single
Huh.
time.
Is it? Oh yeah, the Xbox is good with backwards compatibility.
For the most part. So, if it's not, I'll find a way to get it to play somewhere. I'll get
Get
a
a fucking
disc.
360.
I'll get a disc reader and I'll plug it into that computer, and then I'll put the disc in, and then I'll have to hack into the mainframe to get it to run, but I'll get it to run. Maybe I can find like a full-on ass Xbox emulator to put on and then have it read the disc.
That would be funny as fuck. Like if
I
it
go through
opens
like
the
a
Xbox,
million steps.
the 360 like startup menu, the old Xbox dashboard.
What a pain in the ass that would be. It'd be funny as fuck. So yeah, I we did a lot. We did a lot. We saw a lot. We had a lot, and then we went to a pool bar after that, and it was fucking
I saw
awesome.
pool bars are always fucking fun. I like just shooting the balls.
Dude, the guy serving the bartender, coolest dude fucking ever. We'd go up and he would just sit there and like just have a conversation with us. It's like, all right, sick. I don't know.
Come here often? Nah, first time. Me too.
Yeah, me too. You work here.
Uh-huh.
No, you go up and you just order something. He was making all my drinks like stupid strong. I don't know what was on last night. I couldn't get drunk. Like,
I had a little bit last night too, and it was just I didn't feel a goddamn thing.
no. I mean, I had three things with whiskey in them that were mixed very strong, and then I had a couple beers and I didn't feel shit. I drove home and I was fine.
I haven't like been able to get like tipsy from liquor in a long time. Like certain beers will do it, but
Sounds like you need more liquor.
it kind of does sound like I need more liquor.
I know it'll cure you. Some Jilk. Jilk will get you there.
I was halfway to drinking Jilk. I mean, I had the gin, not the milk, but
What about the yolk?
no yolk.
No yolk?
No yolk.
Yolk was surprisingly not bad. Jilk was very bad.
I had Rinya, which is Red Bull and gin. Rinya.
What? I still don't like that. Just doesn't sound right in my head ever.
Red Bull and gin?
Is that a thing, or is that just a you thing?
That's me. I mean, I do it. I know orange
What?
juice is popular.
I know gin and orange juice is.
That goes crazy. I feel like Red Bull's a good mixer for a lot of things.
Gin plus Red Bull tastes like very strong medicine. Is the first post I found on Reddit on r/gin.
I just like me some really strong medicine.
I mean, some people say it's good, and some people are like, this tastes like dog ass, so that's weird.
It just tastes like Red Bull with a hint of Christmas.
I know, like, vodka Red Bull is a thing. I just have never heard of gin and Red Bull till you're like, I just mix them together. It's like, okay, I guess.
I'm just really good at it.
Like, okay, yeah, I'm like really good at it. I need to turn one in.
Too much light.
Oh, fine. Like two, maybe, and just like one that points towards the sky. There we go. I don't look like a fucking solar flare is happening in my face. It doesn't look like explosion noises. You know what I'm talking about?
Wait till we get on Google and start looking through places, and then it flashbangs you with every click of a new slide.
God, that fucking was so goddamn annoying.
That is annoying.
I like having more lights out here though, because I feel like I don't look like dog ass all the time. But I couldn't do it at the other place because there were no lights.
Does this place have ceiling lights?
No. The ceiling light is over there, above the dining room table. There's not a single fucking light in this room. I had to
That
put all of them in myself.
that room does look like smaller, which I think helps with the lighting a lot. And you
It's
also
actually the
have
same size.
really?
Yep, just laid out completely different.
Yeah, it looks like slightly smaller. Maybe it's
I think
because
it's
like
'cause of that.
it's not connected. The other one was very open and everything was kind of connected.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of made it so that it felt more homey than it did feel like just a place I live.
Mm-hmm. I like the lights behind. Wait, so behind the Nesselberries, is that a window for the sunlight?
No, those are the lights that I had in the corners at the old apartment.
That's
That
what I
just
thought.
makes it like if I look at it right now, it looks really good. You look at it in the camera, it looks like Zeus is behind there smiting someone
The
to fucking
Nesselberries,
death.
that, but on the other shelf, it looks really good on camera.
Those are different lights, and so in real life, it looks so off. I hate it, and I'm gonna get those lights to put there. So I'm gonna buy new fucking lights to put behind there because in like on camera it looks good, in real life it looks awful, and I care more about how it looks in real life than I do how it looks
Yeah,
on camera.
obviously.
Because it's off because those ones are just slightly those ones are more white than those ones.
That one looks only white, and I can tell the other ones are tinge of blue.
Yeah. So when you look at it, it's like that's just like really dull, that's really bright, and it's just not right. So I need to buy new ones, but they're like $80 and I don't feel like paying for them right now,
For the
especially now that I have to
set?
buy a new fucking yeah for two. But I have to spend $120 on headsets tomorrow.
Yeah, that fucking sucks.
Yeah, I'm not very happy. I
But
mean, I'm
I
kind
like
of excited.
I like these ones. They're
I'm kind of excited I get a wireless headset. And I've been wanting a wireless headset for a while, especially one that I can just plug in and that doesn't disconnect everything for me.
I will say I have this weird thing. I don't know if maybe it's just mine, but like say I have them on
Hmm.
and then they die. So I plug them in and then I turn them back on. They won't connect to my PC. It's like I have to charge it for a second, pull it out, turn them on wirelessly, then I can plug it in while it's already on. But it's like if it dies and I try and turn them on again, it won't connect to the PC.
See, that's where my question comes in is why can't we have wireless headsets that you can plug in with like an aux port like this and then just use them as normal headsets too? Why do
Well,
they
I
have
can
to be
like this can
goofy?
go this can go into the PC. I just plug it into the wall.
Right, but that's to charge. Like, doesn't that go into your USB port?
Oh, hold on. Yeah, USB.
Yeah, that's a USB. I'm saying, why don't they have ones that are like these
Oh,
where
just
it's
aux.
just a jack, just a jack to a jack?
I don't know.
Like, why don't they just have that be a fucking thing? Why does it have to be some weird, goofy charge bullshit?
It's a USB-C though, so they're up to date.
Yeah, I mean, at least they're on time.
And weird. I don't know if yours will do this. This was very frustrating. I think I mentioned before in the it's like right, this black thing.
Hmm.
Oh, my hair's a fucking mess. Jesus Christ. It like the felt would come out, so I had to fucking get Loctite and a small little tool to press it back in. It came out like fairly early on, so I'm like, all right, that's kind of fucking annoying, but
Yeah, I'll have to go and do some window shopping for headphones. Probably put them on because I got to see which ones are going to irritate my fucking ears because I got all these piercings in.
yeah, I know what you mean. Not as many as you, but
Like I can't do those fucking round ones because they'll hug my ears and then all my piercings will start stabbing into my fucking brain and then I'll die.
these ones are more like oval-esque.
Like these ones where they're just the whole ovals.
You
See, I
can't even
feel like
fucking
I
see
could
it.
just get another 3 millimeter jack and just plug it in, and it probably would just work. I'm just saying if I just want to do that and see if these will still be fine. Because I think it's definitely the cable that's wrong. That's fucked.
It probably is just the cable.
But like, I don't know. I love these headphones. I just don't want to get rid of them. How much is just a 3 millimeter jack on fucking?
Like an 80-foot 3 millimeter jack.
See, 3 millimeter jack. Holy shit, Amazon! Could you like make it a dark mode? $8 for a 3.5 millimeter jack? 3.3 feet.
That's nothing.
Why is it $8?
What's the one you have now? Like 6 feet, 10 feet.
No. There's an extender on this.
Oh,
It is only like it's like 5 feet.
maybe you could just swap out the extender.
No, because I think it's this.
Uh,
That's the problem. Because I have to jiggle this cable for it
okay.
to work. So I'm imagining it's this because this is older than the thing because I had these headphones when I had my Xbox and I only played on Xbox before I built my PC in like 2016. God, these things got to be like 9 years old.
That's fucking crazy.
But I went to plug these into my new computer and I didn't have a mic. I just used my mic here. So I had to buy that extender because it was a splitter, so I could have the mic and the
Yep,
headphones
my
plug
old
into
ones
the
had
two
that.
different ports. And I had to do that to plug it into the two different ports on my computer. And so now I just use this to extend because the cable's too short.
I had the same thing on my old one before I stepped on it and ripped the whole jack out.
The whole jack off.
Yeah, it broke off in the PC.
Yeah, I remember that. And
That
you had to
fucking
pull it out.
sucked.
And you're like,
It's
maybe I should have turned this off first.
oh well.
Here's a 2-pack of 10-foot fucking jacks for $12.
Just save
12
yourself
fucking
like
feet?
$100.
Yeah, I mean, it would. I'm just shopping on Amazon now. Yeah, I'll just go with the quarter one. I wish it was 3 fucking feet. Here's one that's 4 feet. It's a 2-pack, 4 feet, $8, and they're braided.
You still got that extendo, so you're probably golden.
I'm gonna grab these. Fuck it. Buy now. Don't give me lip, Amazon.
You have Prime.
Oh, of course I got Prime, dude. They'll be here tomorrow, March 18th.
I got fucked over by shipping. Not from Amazon. I was buying a new master link for my bike chain because I fucked up the first one. And I really wanted it like last week. So I ordered it on a Sunday and I bought the overnight shipping because the part was like $7 and the shipping was like 30. So I'm like, okay, like it's whatever. I just want the part. And Tuesday comes around and it's still not here and there's no tracking information. I'm like, okay. So I go to the website, I open up the live chat thing, and I'm like, hey, I had overnight shipping. Here's the order number. Where's my stuff at? And they're like, oh, we're not supposed to get that in until the 25th. I'm like, well, what? It's like, why the fuck did I pay for overnight shipping? So,
Give me my fucking money back.
right. They're just like a drop shipping site or like a middleman, and they order the parts separately, get to them, and then they create a shipping label to ship out to me. But they shipped it out Thursday, and I'm like, cool. It said it would be here Friday. Friday rolls around, I check the tracking information. It's like, hey, actually, it's going to be here Saturday. I'm like, all right, fucking shit. So I check Saturday. It's like, hey, it's delayed. It's stuck somewhere in Tennessee. It'll be there on Tuesday. So that's where I'm at with it. Still don't have it. Waiting on Tuesday to get here.
Yeah, I mean that reminds me of when I bought those stickers for taters for Christmas, and it took them until like the week after Christmas to come in. And I was like,
Jesus.
what? I was like, what the fuck? They were set to be in. I left on like a Wednesday or whatever. They were supposed to be in Monday. They got stuck in Texas for 5 days for no reason.
That's awesome. We love shipping issues.
I like how fast your guys' stickers came in that I purchased for you.
I thought it was the master link, I'm going to be honest. I was like, hell yeah, it's here. And then I open it. I'm like, this doesn't look or feel like a master link. But actually, it was better. It was Rusher and Yammers and Nagatoro and Chitoge.
Yeah. I got the two. You got Nagatoro and
Rusher.
Rusher, and the other two are for Ding Dong.
Yeah, they're up on his desk. I put mine on my bike.
Yeah, that stinky guy.
Rusher's on the front windshield so everyone can see.
I was like, I would have gotten Fuwamoker sticker, but then you definitely would have stolen it, and I would have been like, well,
I probably would have swapped the Nagatoro for Fuwamoker and Rusher.
I was like, I could get two Fuwamokers, but they were both the same sticker. I was like, getting matching stickers for my friends sounds fucking gay. So like,
Yeah, those stickers.
not in a bad way, but in the literal sense of homosexual. Like if you and I got matching hats, like we were going to, because we
I
both
know.
like that same Kurumi hat.
Yeah.
Like there's just something, not even in a toxic way. That is something that I would consider to be gay.
I think the beanie is the better option. I think you got the better one.
I agree.
I like my pink Kurumi hat, but I think that I'm more of a beanie man myself.
Yeah, I think it was not the best trade deal in the world, but it works.
It's all right.
At least now we don't have to shove and go, oh, now one of us has to change.
Oops.
Oops.
We could just roll out with the same hats.
Anyway,
Get the anime of the week.
so my anime of the week is called Kobato. This aired in 2009. A little bit of a oldie at this point. Damn, that's almost
That is
15
old
years
as
old.
fuck, dude.
Shit. Holy shit. This is a story that follows our main girl, Kobato. She's awesome. You can, if you have it pulled up on my anime list, you see her right
I
there.
do.
She's pretty
She's got
sick.
the
She's
parasol,
awesome.
some sort of dress. Looks epic in the tree.
She was part of an accident. Yeah, there was an accident that happened when there was a war between the spirit world and heaven, and it like there was, a big accident and she got caught up in it. And so Ioriogi, the stuffed animal guy, who's the king of the spirits, he was punished because he started an uprising and he was turned into a stuffed animal. And now it is his goal to help Kobato fulfill her wish, which is to go to a particular place no matter what. There's some place that she must go and she wants her wish fulfilled, and that's how. And Irogi promised to help her in order to, atone for what he did with the spirit world, going to war with heaven. And so her goal is to fill up this little jar with a bunch of conpeto, which are those little star candies. And in order for her to get those, she has to heal someone. She has to help someone. She has to,
Like,
someone's
do good.
struggling, do good. But it can't be something simple. It has to be something that genuinely changes someone, that genuinely helps someone from the bottom of their heart. So, like, for example, there is another girl and she's having trouble relating to this guy that she loves. I don't think they're married. They might be. So, Kobato goes out of her way, tries to set them up, get them on dates and shit, and it all works out. And then she ends up helping her a lot with all these different things that she does. Kobato, however, is kind of a dunce. She's a ding dong. She's a little smooth. She's a ding dong. She also lost all of her memories from the accident, so she only remembers her name. That's really it. So she'll go out and she'll be like, "What's a festival?" And everyone's like, "What the fuck are you talking
People
about
probably
right
think
now?"
she's like a schizo. She's talking to stuffed animals. She doesn't remember anything.
That's actually at the beginning. She'll talk to Yoriogi and he'll respond. He's like, "Don't talk to me in public." And so she'll go out to public. She's like, "I was just talking to Yoriogi," and he's like, "What the fuck?"
Bro, this bitch is crazy.
And so everyone's just like, "Oh, she just likes her stuffed animal. That's kind of cute, I guess. Not weird at all." And that's the adventure. She's there to just help people, you know.
I was gonna say, previously I was looking at the blue dog here, Iroriogi. I would say he looks like Kipper the dog, but blue.
Yeah,
He does look like Kipper.
he does look like Kipper.
I mean, like, more of a rounded nose.
But slightly Kipperish.
Yeah, he looks pretty epic.
There's also a spirit that got turned into a bird, and one that got turned into a bear, and the bear runs a bakery.
Who are these two rabbit-looking homies?
Uh,
Mokona. Oh, they have the same name. They're just different colors. Moroki Mokona.
I don't remember them. If I'm honest. Now that I'm looking, I don't know. They were probably in there for like seconds.
All right, ML.
Like, oh no, I do remember who they are. So, minor spoilers, there are people traveling through dimensions that show up, and that's like the little animal they're traveling with. Don't ask what
The
that's
rabbit
with.
homies.
Yeah, the rabbit homies are just kind of there. They're like they're traveling partners. That's where like Lee Sioran and Kodogane, those two are they're traveling through dimensions. They're dimensional travelers.
They look like they cause chaos. Is
No,
it?
they're just good guys. They're just vibing. They're just on out there doing their
It
thing.
just kind of looks like they get into things like spill over jars of things and make a mess.
They showed up and they found Kobato and she was like, "Oh, do you guys are homeless? You can stay with me." And they're like, "Are you sure?" And she's like, "Yeah." And then they went out and did jobs to make money to give to her before they left.
Oh, so they're epic.
Yeah, they're really nice guys. They were super cool guys. They just kind of hung out. Why they were there, I don't know. Like why they
Okay. Maybe it shows
why
how,
that
how
was
nice
hard.
Kobato is.
The whole show kind of played like one of those visual novels turned anime. So when I went and saw that it was actually a manga, I was very surprised.
Did it end?
Yeah, it
Okay.
ends. And it has a very nice ending. I like the ending a lot.
Yeah,
It
that
has
looks pretty
the
good. Does it
it
look
has
like a 2009, 2010 anime? Does it look dated?
it it looks very good. It looks like it has the old style.
I
So
um,
like a style from around that
I guess I'm
time.
not even using dated. Not in a bad term. I like dated looking animes, like older ones.
I'm trying to think because it doesn't I don't think I personally didn't think it looked dated at all when I watched it. Like the animation was extremely smooth. The only thing that I could notice was there wasn't a lot of depth in the characters, not in terms of like overall, like wow, these characters are very two-dimensional, but like visually, the eyes were very flat. There wasn't like depth to the eyes
Mm-hmm.
and around them. It was just kind of like they drew the eyes there, and that's just what they look like, which I was fine with. It looked amazing. This show is very pretty.
It kind of looks like Golden Time style.
It it's by Madhouse, which they know how to animate because they made the number one rated anime of all time right now.
Free run?
Yes. So like this studio is very good. I love Madhouse. They make very good
I
shit,
do like Madhouse.
and I absolutely love this show. It is very, very, very good.
How many what the fuck are we gonna rank this on? Uh Rebellious stuffed dogs do you give
Uh,
Kobato?
You're you're making him sound so cute, and he's just like a really shitty guy that just really cares about Kobato. Like that's really
Oh,
it.
I mean, he is a rebellious stuffed dog now.
I guess you're kind of right. I'm gonna give it a 9.
I'm not. What is a 7.95 on my anime list? That's good.
I'm giving it a 9. There were I mean I kind of want to give it a 10 if I'm honest. Just because that's how much I liked it. I ended up binging a lot of it. It was a 24 episode banger, and I ended up watching a lot of the episodes just at night when I felt like it. Kind of like how I've been doing with Railgun, where I'll watch like 8
Oh
episodes in a
shit, I
night
totally
sometimes.
forgot you were watching that.
I'm almost done.
Isn't it fucking good?
I've got like 13 episodes left, and then I'm done with it.
That's what I did with Jujutsu Kaisen Tuesday. I watched like 18 episodes in one day.
It's good too, dude.
It was good. I was like,
Panda's fucking awesome. I love
I
Panda.
liked when I first saw him. I'm like, okay, what's with the fucking panda? Like, why is he here? Is he real? Then I learned like what he is. Made sense.
He's got the 3 cores in him, dude.
Yeah,
It's not just a
he can
panda.
go like monkey mode, panda mode, and yeah, like one more,
Polar bear?
yeah, something like that.
I think it was a polar bear. I don't remember. He's fucking awesome. I like Panda a lot. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna give it a 10 just because I'm biased and I like giving
Bang,
things
there we
10s that I
go.
like. Fuck it. I think I could honestly make an argument that it's a 10. I can't think of any of the episodes that I hated. I can't think of any like parts that I hated. The characters all felt right. They all did their thing. They had their tropes that made sense, and even like the shitty characters were shitty for a reason, and you didn't like them, but you weren't supposed to like them, so it made sense.
I like that. Everything makes sense. It's all fleshed out.
There's a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Like comeuppances. Not that. You know what I mean? They make the turnaround.
Oh, like they start bad and they end up good.
Yeah, yeah. I'm blanking on the word for that. I almost said reconciliation.
I mean, that would kind of make sense. They reconcile with their past and
It
do
kind
better.
of makes sense. I guess we'll use that word for lack of better terms. There's a lot of good.
They go to the second.
They go to church and
What the fuck is that even called?
reconciliation.
No. There's like the first thing is baptism. What is it? Not commandment, not amendment. What the fuck
Oh
is that
God,
word?
what are you talking? Oh fuck, what is it called?
You know what I'm talking about though?
Yes, because then
Sacrament.
you have to go
The first sacrament,
sacrament.
is baptism. Okay, so they're doing
I
their
almost
second.
said sacrilege.
There's their second sacrament of reconciliation.
I still cannot figure out what word I'm trying to look for, and it's annoying the shit out of me.
They're come up. They're 1, 2.
They're comeuppance. They're yeah, give them the old 1, 2.
The old 1, 2.
No, a lot of the characters that start out bad, they really turn around, and you end up realizing, like, look, they're not actually bad guys. They're just kind of doing their own thing to protect the people that they love, and blah blah blah. That lame ass shit.
I like it. Gives a reference of perspective.
I like it too. I still can just say that it's lame. Like it's that lame ass mentality, but I like it. Uh yeah, I mean I could easily argue the show's a 10, and I could easily see people saying that's not a 10, but could not see someone saying it's below like an 8.
So big ups on Kobuto.
Big ups. I loved this show.
So one thing I wanted to talk about. I looked, as you know, last Thursday, what aired was Urusei Yatsura and Delicious in Dungeon. I watched Delicious in Dungeon first, and then it ended. You know, for the most part, that show's been kind of goofy, haha, right?
Yeah.
And then that episode ended on a very depressing note, and I was like, okay, that was a little weird, a little strange. And then I watched Urusei Yatsura, and that episode was also like pretty depressing. I'm not gonna front.
Yeah.
So I was just thinking about it. I'm like, wow, 2 depressing episodes for shows that are not really in that category at all. So I saw a meme today of Delicious in Dungeon, and it was like just a picture of the title art. Like the first quarter of it was brackets, and it was like, haha, funny eating thing show. The next bracket was very small, like an eighth, and it was just, what, question mark? And then the bracket after that was really long, and it was like existential crisis. So we're in the what part right now, I guess. And the rest of the show is going to get fucking bananas, I think. Based on the comments I was reading from people who have read it. And I totally did not expect that from this show. Because I forgot we have another 12 episodes.
Yeah, dude,
So
it's
it's
24.
Probably going to get like a sad, depressing, bananas. I think we've gone past the goofy.
I don't fully think so. So here's my guess, because neither of us have read it, so this is just guess from Animes Onlys. My guess is that our main boy, what's his fuck, blonde guy, what's his name?
It starts with an L.
Laios.
Laios.
Our boy Laios is going to try to kill the master of the dungeon to become the dungeon master so that he can bring Fallon back to life. That's my guess. And on the way, do funny, goofy shit.
That makes sense. That tracks. The depressing stuff came out of left field, and I was like, oh, I totally didn't expect this. Because when they killed the dragon, I was like, not. I was like 3/4 expecting Fallon to just come out of the stomach and be like, "Hey, I'm back. All is well. Let's go on adventures and eat the dragon. Let's eat him." I was like, "Okay, cool." And then they found her skull. I was like, "Oh, she's like gone."
Yeah, when they did the flashback thing, I was like, that's probably rip. That's probably done and over with now, huh?
I guess it was just unexpected. And that Thursday, I was like, "Okay, slapstick, funny, cooking, Mortoboshi sucks shows," and they were just both depressing.
Yeah, that episode of Urusei, that one was very sad. I actually was
I know.
very sad
I
at
was
the end of it.
I was like, "Really? Are they doing this right now? This is
I was like, are
so."
you fucking kidding me?
That's the only episode of that show that I've ever been sad about.
I know, and I was like, this is the episode with the most fucking substance in it. Why? Why'd
Yeah,
they do that?
That was weird.
I haven't watched. So I'm like super far behind now.
You
I've
were,
watched.
you were
I
busy
watched.
all weekend.
Yeah, I watched 3 shows today, 4 shows today so far.
Did you watch Free Run?
No, I did not because I don't want to rush through free run while trying to do something else.
Understandable.
So like anytime I have to hold off on Friday stuff, I watch everything else like while I'm doing stuff, and then I wait and save time set aside for free run.
It was like, it was an awesome episode. There was no action, but it was just one of those episodes that was filled with, oh shit, with no
That's
action.
good. I'm totally fine with that. I love that show even more when there's no action. I don't know
know.
how to word it. I don't know how to explain it. I think the no action episodes are better than the action shows, even action episodes even.
I agree, but the last action episode, when the way
Was
they
good.
animated her spells when she was fighting herself, I was like, holy fuck, dude! Like, typically the circle portal thing shows up and they shoot a couple lasers or lightning bolts, but no, this was like black holes were opening and time dimensions were being ripped apart.
My whole thing is that Farron couldn't even beat Freeran by herself. Like she's the only one that had a chance to beat her, and she
And she
couldn't even
can't.
do it by herself. So like, if they all decided to just team up on Freeran for no reason, there's no way they win.
Everyone would die.
Everyone would die. There's no way you can't. They physically cannot beat her, and that's just a fact now.
And she whipped out a spell that they didn't even know she had, so who knows what else she's hiding.
Well, she knows hundreds and hundreds of spells, and she says that you only need to use basic defense and attack magic to defeat any mage of the modern era.
Right, so who knows what the fuck else she knows.
So if she could beat all of them with nothing but base ass defense and attack spells, if she just decided to use a different spell for no fucking reason, it's a wrap. Instantly, it's a wrap.
I'm so sad next week is the last episode, dude.
Me too.
I'm like so upset. I don't know. Fridays just won't be hitting the same.
I'm crushed. I'm honestly crushed. I gotta make the list because I gotta see what comes out on Fridays just to see if there's anything that will fill the void that's gonna be free run.
I was watching all the PVs for all the new shows. Not all the second seasons and whatnot, but just everything new. And yeah, nothing will even come close to replacing free run. But you do have to watch the PV for Girls Band Cry. It threw me off so bad.
I'm excited for that show like you wouldn't believe.
I'm very excited for that. And then watching the what was it, like Jellyfish Light? What the fuck was it called?
Jellyfish in the Night or whatever.
Yeah, that looks awesome too. Like,
Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night.
yeah, I'm way more excited for that now that I've watched the preview.
Okay, so Friday's next season will include Slime Season 3, High Speed and Twilight.
That's also completely CG.
Girls Band Cry will be Fridays.
Two CG Fridays. Let's go.
Niji on Fridays.
Yes.
So we get 2 CGs, Slime and Niji
And a
on.
short
Those are the Fridays.
Okay.
I think. Let me see. Is there anything more? You're not watching that, and I'm not watching that. Okay. Yeah, that's it.
I'm
Fridays are only
assuming
gonna have like 5 shows.
Delicious and Dungeon and Urusei Yachts are gonna remain on Thursdays.
Yeah, they usually don't change what day those airs. Those airs. Those they Days those air. Sorry, I'm really good at talking. I don't know if you guys know that.
What was it? The Bartender Glass of God show. I thought that would low-key be like, not like a funny haha type deal, but some mild comedy. Watching the PV, it's just like, it looks wholesome as fuck.
I'm expecting to be like Restaurant to Another World.
No. Just from this PV, I was like, what the fuck? It looks good. It just looks so wholesome.
But you haven't seen Restaurant to Another World.
I know, but there's like a lot
and that
going
show is
on there.
nothing but wholesome.
I mean, yeah, this is wholesome. There's no other worlds, but there's people who work and they go to the bar and this guy mixes them drinks and gives
do
them
they,
life advice.
Is it nothing but like their life stories shown, and then they go there and they order a drink, and it's not really about the guy? Is it about like them?
I'm unsure, but that wouldn't be far
From what
off.
it seems. Because if that's what it's like, that's exactly what Restaurant to Another World is, just fantasy. Like, it's just about, hey, here's all these characters, here's like their lives in the other world, and then the main guy that cooks the food is just there to cook food. He's not even a main character, really.
It's probably very similar then.
That's what I was expecting from, which is why I was excited when I saw it. Because I was like, you know what? This might just be the same thing, and that sounds awesome. Next season scared me so bad.
I know.
dude.
I'm like
There's
nervous
so
for it to
many
start.
shows.
And what show was it? It was there's one in particular. Oh, God's Game We Play.
Yeah.
It looks like Liar Liar, but I think it might be kind of similar to like Tomodachi Game in a sense, where there's a lot of like background stuff going on.
I don't know. The only word that I care about is ecchi and that whole list of shit that's there. I don't care about anything else. Like,
Are you doing an Archdemon's Dilemma? How to Love Your Elf Bride?
well, hold on. Let me fucking. Yes, I am. All right.
Okay.
I had no clue what the fuck you said to me for a second. Yeah, I'm watching that. Don't worry.
Yeah, next season's gonna be fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's gonna be stupid. Are you gonna watch My Hero Academia, dude?
Yeah, dude, let me catch up on the first 6 seasons.
I know how much you love My Hero Academia.
What season did you guys stop? Like 3 or 4?
I stopped at 5.
Oh, damn.
Because the first 4 seasons are actually not bad, and then season 5 was just like so fucking aggravating to watch. I was like, I'm done. I can't do it anymore.
Sounds miserable.
Which sucks, because again, the 4th season was amazing, and I won't even front. 4th season was awesome, and then season 5 hit, and it was nothing but a training arc for 12 fucking episodes of the 24 episodes or whatever of the season there were. And I was so fucking mad by episode 5 and nothing happened. I was like, I'm done.
That's what I really hope Demon Slayer doesn't turn into.
I don't get why it's airing like over a month after everything else.
I don't know. That's fucking stupid. But I don't want to have to wait a month for it to just be a training arc for 12 episodes.
Well, I have some really
it's called
bad
the
news
Hashira
for
training
you.
arc. I know.
I have some really bad news for you. We have other entertaining shows to keep us occupied,
those-
even if Demon Slayer's a stinker for
Like fucking
3rd season.
30 of them.
There's a show that I saw got announced. I think it was fall, maybe? I think it was maybe fall. I gotta see if I can find it real fast because it looked awesome. Oh shit, Love Live Superstar Season 3 is set for October?
Yo.
And so is Don Machi Season 5?
Oh, new show in summer 2024.
Which one?
Too many losing heroines.
Oh, it was My Dear Friend Noko Tom.
That looks fucking awesome.
That's what I was trying to find. Shy comes out in July?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Too many losing
It looks like
heroines.
there's a new superhero.
He's getting. I'm putting Too Many Losing Heroines on. That
Yeah, that's
sounds
okay.
awesome.
Put on Dungeon People too.
Dungeon People? Where's that at?
It's right for me. It's next to Shy.
Oh yeah, there it is. What the fuck? Yeah, that looks awesome. Yeah,
Right.
sure, why not?
Let's just start loading up now.
What about My Wife Has No Emotion? I feel like that one's gonna
Oh,
be
that's definitely on the list for sure.
that'll be a banger. Nobody's Way Up to an Exploration. That sounds stupid.
Oh, the Suicide Squad East guy comes out next season. Not spring, but summer.
Oh, I think I have it like that's why I can't find it easy. I think I have it like where is it?
For me, it's in the second row next to 2.5 Dimensional Seduction.
Oh yeah, there it is. It was really hard to find because that's not the art I was expecting. See, the problem, it's Wit Studio. I love Wit Studio. I don't give a shit what it is. I'll watch it. Like they're doing that and they're doing My Dear Friend Nokotan. I'm watching both of those just because I'm a major Wit Studio simp. And also, she's a deer.
I think the Deer Show is going to be awesome.
She's a deer, dude. Like that's all we need to know. That's all anybody needs to know.
Yeah, she's a fucking deer.
Summer's gonna be fucking awesome though.
I'm going to look at My Dear Friend. No.
The problem with all of it is that fall we get Danmachi season 5. Like
Yeah.
I am so fucking excited. The fact that we get Data Live season 5 and Danmachi season 5 in the same year after we got both of those season 4s in the same year is ridiculous to me.
That
Like
is
that's
huge.
awesome. That is so fucking awesome. That makes me super excited.
You know,
I wonder
really
when we're.
I was
Oh,
going to
you
say
go.
I want new Shadow's House.
I want new Shadow's House. I wonder when we're gonna get Hanako-kun season 2.
You know, oh, hold on. I think it's actually. Oh, did I fucking
We're getting
see it
the-
somewhere?
We're getting After School Hanako-kun
Oh.
season 2 or sequel or whatever the fuck it is.
Okay, so a sequel to like the 4-episode short form shit.
I know there's a.
Bro.
I know there's a season 2 confirmed. I just don't know.
I'm looking at pictures of my dear friend Nokotan. I'm just on Google Images, just trying to get an idea for what is to come. Oh boy, this is going to be fantastic.
Okay, yeah. So we're gonna get the 4-episode sequel to After School Hanako-kun. So we'll get another 4-minute short bullshit. But season 2 is officially in production.
Okay. That's good to know.
So we'll get a season 2 sometime.
I'm assuming probably next year. I'm
That'd
assuming that's when
probably be
Call
the
of the Night's
best.
going to come out too.
I can't believe Call of the Night got a second season.
I'm so happy. I really like
I'm
that
happy
show.
about it. I just cannot believe it. It was so surprising to me.
It was popular. Everyone liked it.
Right, but you never know. There's a lot of shows that are popular and don't get season 2s.
What was that? I'm gonna try and describe it. Bear with me here. Blonde girl, dude has bear suit. She gets in bear suit. Aliens and coins are involved. It aired like 2021 or 2020.
Leipnir?
Yes, I guess a lot of people didn't like that.
I cannot tell you why though.
I
'cause
can't either.
I loved Gleipnir.
I did too. I was I don't know where I saw it. I was just reading some comments on Reddit. And people were like, "Yeah, this anime adaptation kind of sucked."
I thought it was really good.
I enjoyed it a lot.
I'm low key like really excited about Trapped in a Dating Sim season 2.
Wait,
The one, yeah, the one you and I watched where it was the dude who went and got a robot
Yeah,
suit
yeah.
or whatever. Yeah, that's getting a season 2.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, dude, it was awesome though. I liked that
I
show.
did like it. I was surprised at how much I liked it.
Like that's getting a second season. Spirit Chronicles, like shows like that get second seasons, and usually shows like Call of the Night don't. That's why I'm
Yeah.
surprised about it.
There's another one that's getting a second season.
The Angel Next Door spoils me rotten.
No, it's older than that. It came
'Cause
out
it
before
is.
Spirit Chronicles. What the
Because
fuck?
it is getting a second season.
I'm not mad about that.
Which one are you talking about? Are you talking about Our Last Crusade?
Yes, Our Last Crusade.
I don't know how that's getting a second fucking
I don't know
season,
either.
dude. That came out in like 2019 or 2020.
2020.
2020, yeah,
Yeah.
because we were talking by then.
We were friends by then,
Bro, that season was
and I was working at the wheelchair factory.
that was the first season of Kuma Bear, Sleepy Princess, Day I Became a God, Wandering Witch Elena.
Damn, dude, we're not getting Killing Slimes for 300 years until next year,
Fuck.
2025. I mean, at least we have a year. Like,
We can prepare.
Oshinoko season 2's this year, luckily.
I'm so excited for Oshinoko season 2.
You and me both, dude.
Maybe
You and me
we'll get the
both.
Wincest arc, chapter 147.
Yes. Yes. Oh, I'm so excited.
Ari Makana, best girl, though.
Yeah, sure, dude.
Dude's a Ruby stan.
I can't hear you over the sound of Reborn as a vending machine getting a second fucking season, and it makes me so goddamn angry, dude. I make this comment all the time. Why do such stupid fucking shows get second seasons, and yet the shows that people are like, this show's amazing, it's phenomenal, and it doesn't get a fucking second season?
I don't know, like, how does Vending Machine get a second season?
Also, you know I'm not a Ruby stan. You know that for a fact.
I know. You're a green pepper.
I love Memcho.
Big Memcho fans.
Memcho, please.
Love Memcho.
Please. Memcho.
Like, I thought they kind of determined second seasons off of sales, like with Blu-rays and merch and that kind of thing. Who the fuck is buying vending machine merch and Blu-rays? Like, really?
I mean, if it's a bunch of people like me, then I could see it, because I would buy vending machine merch.
Have you even seen any?
No, because it doesn't exist. It might exist in some like 6th-floor fucking anime store in Japan, where the 3rd and 4th floors are filled with nothing but aggressive hentai. That might be where it's at. There's no way in hell it exists in America. Have you seen that show?
All right, here's the tea. We're going to make a pact right here, right now, recorded at 56 minutes, 56 seconds, that if we see vending machine merch in Japan in October, we will, in fact, buy it.
Oh, I'll buy 100%.
All right.
Because I'll also buy fucking sword merch. I'll buy Reincarnated as a sword merch.
That's good
there's
merch.
a Fran
That's great
somewhere.
merch. There's
They got
gotta
a
be
little
Fran
fucking
somewhere.
Fran. I'm buying a Fran, dude. 100%.
I'm buying a vending machine, like the vending machine.
I didn't notice that Shield Hero Season 4 got officially confirmed now.
What was it?
Shield Hero Season 4.
I'm going to be honest, I'm not really excited for it.
Why not? You liked Season 3.
Yeah, but the more I think about it, I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of losing me. I'm gonna be honest.
I think it's still good. You just want to watch Skate Yaoi Season 2. That's what you're looking forward
God,
to.
that was fucking horrible.
That's stupid fucking popular too.
Which is,
Unexplainable.
yeah, that show sucked ass.
Yeah, I don't understand. I really don't. I want to understand why people like certain shows.
The amount
I
of
can't
cosplays
figure
we
it
saw of it was pretty crazy too.
It drives me insane though. Why? Who was asking for this? Who watched that and was like, this was a really good show? It's boring.
It was boring.
It's stupid boring. It is a show about dudes that skateboard, and it wasn't even good.
I thought it was gonna be like cool skateboarding, but it wasn't. Like,
No.
if it was Ikebukuro to Westgate Park but skateboarding, I'd be all for it.
There's a show with the tags ecchi horror supernatural zombies, and it's called I Am the Only One Who Is Not Attacked in the World Filled with Zombies.
Is that on? That's not on Live Chart, is it?
It's on the like to be announced tab.
Is there art for it?
It looks like the manga panel or like the cover of the manga. That's it.
Well, I'm probably gonna watch it for sure.
Now we're all gonna watch plus sized elf though, right?
Yes.
Like 100%.
Yeah.
I know that plot is an elf that can go between the like fictional world and our world,
And when she's in the fictional world, she loses her weight and she's like really fit and strong. But then when she comes here, she likes eating all the food because it tastes really good and she gets fat. And so that's the plot of the show, really.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's like just that. And it's really etchy for some reason. Like I
I'm
opened up the
so
manga.
not surprised.
The manga was at the shop that I was at
Mm-hmm.
yesterday, and I opened it up, and there was just like titties all over one of the pages. Like, holy shit! What?
I am so not surprised.
It was just weird because you look at the cover and it's like, okay, ha, and then you read the premise, you're like, okay, haha, and then it's just titties. I'm like, what the fuck? This doesn't make sense.
They're doing it.
But anyway,
I always like seeing what new shows are going to be announced or are announced, but coming out.
I do too. I like them better when there's actually like they're coming out at this point, not
Then
they're
I-
announced.
Yeah, I can see them on live chart. That gives me hope.
Yeah, instead I go through on the page of things that are announced and we're waiting on. It's never. Some of them are
Didn't
like
they
never
announce
coming.
Overlord a long time ago, and it took forever to get out?
Yeah, and they still. I don't think there's been an announcement for Overlord season 5 yet.
That sucks. I would love a season 5.
It's so weird. It's one of the most popular shows just in general. I mean, it's up there with Slime, and Slime gets announced faster.
Freerun is, well, this doesn't really affect us too much, but the manga's going on hiatus for like a month.
That sucks so bad.
But I think we'll definitely get another season of that for sure.
Oh shit. Okay. So it's gonna be a little while before we get season 5 of Overlord because the author announced that volumes 17 and 18, which are the next two coming out, are gonna be the final books for Overlord.
Oh shit. So
Yeah,
it's gonna end.
It's gonna be done.
That's sad, but I also like when things come to an end.
I do too, but I always have that weird I wish there was more. Like I don't know. It does upset me knowing that it's coming to an end, but I don't even know how much more Data Live there is.
I'm also very curious. We're on season 5.
And I mean it's pretty final.
Yeah, we just got the big reveal.
Oh shit, there's only 6 volumes left.
So it's nearing the end.
So it's either gonna be they could do it like 12 episodes in like a movie, or it could be 24 episodes. There's a lot.
I would rather them keep it to episodes instead of a movie.
I don't know. I don't know, dude. That makes me so fucking. That makes me genuinely sad. That upsets me so goddamn bad.
Like no more Data Life. That's been like your show since you fucking watched it.
I adore that show. That is probably one of the only harem shows that I could say is genuinely amazing. Until 100 Girlfriends came out, then that one I would say
Yeah.
is genuinely amazing.
Well, that one had like the goofy going for it, which lightened it up a lot.
Right, and the point of Day Life isn't even the harem.
No.
I don't know. People see shows like that and they get so fixated on one thing that they don't listen to any words that you say. Like I had someone, I think it was Antonio, asked Taters about a show that he should watch, and she said 100 Girlfriends because she loves the show. And he looked it up. He's like, it's a harem, ew. And I was trying to say like, it's not a harem. It's kind of making fun of harems. And he just sat there and kept talking over me about how gross harems are. Like, okay, dude, I'm not telling you about the show now.
I don't know why people hate Harem so much.
I don't get it either. I mean, and it's always the people that hate things like harems and ecchi that
Yeah.
are the least accepting of anything else in the world. But if you said, I don't get why you like action anime, they're all boring, they would get so
Get
offended
so
and throw
pissed
up a
off.
fucking fight. Like, everyone else can be accepting of people liking things that they don't like, but as soon as you say you like a romance show, you're the fucking... You deserve to be put down like a dog. I hate that. It's so annoying. Yeah, so that annoyed me, and I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna explain what 100 Girlfriends is to you now. You don't deserve it.
Yeah, you can't even at that point. It's like it's not like they're going to acknowledge it. And
It's more of the fact that he asked me what it is. I tried to say, and then he just talked over me. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Like, don't ask someone to explain a show and then talk over them the whole time.
right, like listen, ponder, either accept it or don't, but let them finish.
Right. I don't know. It's also the people that sit there and ask you about a show and then they just look up the synopsis for the show anyway and then read it over you while you're talking about it. You're just like, did you want me to say it or do you want to read a fucking shitty ass
Yeah, that
synopsis
is
that doesn't
annoying.
say anything? I
Like,
hate synopses for shows because they don't explain a show like someone would if you asked them.
and if someone's explaining it, they can also tell you whether or not they actually liked it or if it's worth watching.
Like if I explained a show and went, this stupid fucking piece of shit, you're probably gonna think this show was not very liked by this guy.
Right? Instead of reading the synopsis, which of course is going to highlight it.
It highlights it, but then it doesn't even highlight the right points. It's just like these boring ass points that aren't even about the show. I mean, Asobi Asobase, do you think the synopsis really encaptured what that show's about?
What is the synopsis?
I'll look it up right now.
I'm so
and you
curious.
Come on, load Asobi.
That's what we need a second season of, dude.
I want so fuck. It has an 8.19,
Fuck
dude.
yeah.
During recess, Olivia, a foreign transfer student who doesn't know English, plays a game of Look the Other Way with Hanako Honda, a loudmouthed airhead. Their rowdy behavior spurs the ire of Kasumi Nomura, a deadpan loner constantly teased by her older sister for her tendency to lose games. Not willing to compete, Kasumi declines Olivia's offer to join the fun, but eventually gets involved anyway and dispenses her own brand of mischief. Soon, a strange friendship blossoms between the peculiar trio, and they decide to form the Pastime Club, where they are free to assume their daily hijinks. Whether it be failing to learn English, trying desperately to become popular, or getting caught by teachers at the wrong time, school life will never be boring when the girls of Asobi Asobase are up to their hilarious antics. Now, that described the show really fucking good, didn't it, dude?
Like, I guess it got the point that they're friends across, but you're not going to understand the show unless you talk to somebody who watched the show.
You won't know anything about shogi.
You won't know anything about shogi. Or like the teacher who walks up to the door when they said they pissed on the floor.
And then he licks the fucking water
Or the baby.
and didn't like Olivia because she's stinky.
Yeah, or like
Or the one girl that was in blackface for some reason.
she was I don't know, dude, that show is fucking crazy.
She was supposed to be a gyaru, but like she was definitely just in blackface. Like it
Or like
wasn't-
there's the one girl who looks like the traditional woodblock Japanese art.
the one witch, like whatever was up with her. I don't know, man. It's English. She was fucking awesome.
I'm gonna
Oh,
watch.
she's
I gotta watch
so
some clips after this.
100%. God, that show's so fucking funny. But like, I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna ask someone about a show, even if you read the synopsis, let them explain the show. And if you have questions, ask them, and they'll tell you if they can tell you the answer. Like what we do with Anime of the Week. That's why I hate reading synopses for Anime of the Week, because it's like, you could do that. Why? What do I need to do that for? I can tell
I need
you
to
what
do it because I'm
about the show.
smooth.
You are smooth. You should just read it beforehand and then
Oh,
fucking
but okay. Well, like I read
remind
it.
yourself that way.
I read it and then I go over things like that I liked about it or things I didn't like about it.
That's what I'm saying. You should read it beforehand to remember and then go.
Well, the
just
issue
explain it
is
like I
sometimes
do.
the synopsis is so bad I'm like, I don't fucking remember this shit.
Well, yeah, then what's the point? Then what's the point?
Just to give a little bit of substance.
It doesn't give any substance. Asobi Asobase gives no substance to what the show is at all, other than there's three girls that are friends.
But I also then go into detail about the show, where if you haven't seen it and you just read the synopsis, you're left thinking like, oh, this sounds kind of dumb. Stupid slice of life school club type deal.
And it's not that at all.
I know. It's so far from that, in fact.
It's actually not even that at all. And that's what my point is. My point is that reading the synopsis is fucking stupid.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
They're all bad. I don't think I've read a good synopsis of a show and went, yeah, you know what? I feel like someone would just understand what the show's about.
I like watching clips. That's a good way.
I also think using examples from shows of like things that you liked gives people something to look forward to. Especially if they're common tropes, like common things throughout the show. It's like, I guess we'll go back to the doll-looking chick. She spoke in English sometimes. That's funny as fuck.
That is funny.
She just said English words in the middle of her sentences. It was awesome.
It's like if I'm explaining a show to my buddy Denny at work, I'll kind of go over it and then highlight some like I was talking about gushing over magical girls. I was like,
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, like you're gonna want to close the door for this one, buddy. Like this is the scale of hentai has been.
It's been crossed. It's crossed.
It's crossed for sure.
That last episode,
Yep.
it's crossed 100
It's
fucking
100%
percent, dude. 100%. It is no longer. It is hentai, dude. You watch your spanker, you know that that's not normal.
Hey,
that's
actually,
not a normal show.
I don't know. I was uploading last week's episode, and I like go back and I'll go to the descriptions for the previous episode, copy paste it, and change everything that I need to and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And someone commented on the 2 episodes ago about gushing over magical girls. Oh man, they're not a fan. They're not a fan.
Not of the show or
Yeah.
of our opinions on it.
Our opinions and the show.
Well,
I
that
thought it
kind of
was
hurts
kinda
my
funny.
feelings. I don't know. Like, what do you want from me? I just like the show, dude.
It was pretty good. I suggest you go back and just read them.
My problem is that people that don't like the show don't understand the irony of it. It's like how people played Helldivers and don't understand that it's about the people that
Right.
like it's that level of here's obviously what the show is saying and people just completely ignore it.
It's 100 girlfriends. They're like, it was just, like a good example is Antonio and you with 100 girlfriends.
Mhm. Like, just if you even try and look at the show and realize that it's making fun of everything, then you're gonna go, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Now you can just not like the show. That's fine. I don't give a shit. What am I, your dad? You're not allowed to like that.
Well, you
Dumbass.
can't. Well, it's great. You have to fucking watch it. It's Sunday. We're
Right.
watching Gushing Over Magical Girls.
Honey, turn off the game. I don't give a shit. I gotta watch these girls.
Everyone on the couch.
We're gonna gush.
And then we'll watch Mr. Villain's Day Off.
He has a pant.
Really likes oranges.
That show is so okay. It's fine, I guess.
It is.
Like,
It's
I
a
don't
good
have an
show just to
opinion.
turn your brain off and just go, Panda.
It's a wind downer.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's weird talking to people and them just not realizing the blatant message that things send. Like Gushing Over Magic Girls, the whole thing is that it's over the top on purpose.
Mm.
I can't even talk about it because nobody else gives a shit about Gushing Over Magical Girls. They all care about Slave Soldier for no fucking reason.
Yeah, that is weird. 'Cause that
They showed titties in one episode. Like, yeah, have you seen Gushing Over Magical Girls?
Or like, what's the fucking ring?
Tales of Wedding Rings.
God, that shows.
It's a show.
It's a show.
Look, the girls are hot. That's all I really
That's
care
all that
about for the
matters.
show. I'm not gonna call it good because the
And-
girls are hot.
The voice actor for the wizard is a unit.
It's awesome, dude. We got done. Was it last week that
Yeah, we
watched
that
clip?
clip like fucking 6 times.
We just played it back of him screeching at the top of his fucking lungs. Oh my god, that was funny.
Yeah, I give that man an award.
Yeah, he deserves it. He is up there with the guy from Tenpuru.
Oh yeah,
Like that guy too was epic. He sounded so like just sounded like a guy talking.
It did. I
was,
liked it. It was
it
so
sounded
it
like
was different.
it was like English voice acting where they just kind of talk. They
'Cause
don't put on a voice or anything.
I think I like Ichikawa a lot because of that too. Like he doesn't sound like your typical romance protagonist.
Yeah, that's true. You said Ichikawa, and I thought of Kaguya-sama. It's like, what about him, dude? He's just depressed. Let him be. He just wants to kill himself. Let him go, dude. Yeah, that's my opinion. Like I said, everyone's allowed to like and dislike their own thing. That's fine. If you feel so compelled as to comment that you don't like it and you don't like our opinion, I guess more power
Yeah.
to you. I don't care. I like reading those though. I
do
like seeing
too.
other people's opinions. It's nice to see other people's opinions, whether you like it or not. I don't care. If you want to talk about it, go for it. I'm fine to discuss it.
Yeah, I like seeing differing opinions from my own too. It's I always find it insightful.
Yeah, it's
Unless
really,
it's just an L take. If it's an L take, I might take that back. Like you can go somewhere else.
like if you said I don't like 100 Girlfriends because all the characters are annoying and they follow the tropes of every romance show,
Right,
I'd be like, you're a
that's an-
fucking
like,
idiot.
you are
You're an
stupid.
idiot. You're smooth. You don't like it, but your opinion of it is that you don't like it because it makes fun of all those tropes and you can't see that. That's your opinion.
Well, let's wrap this up.
Well, if you guys have any differing opinions, leave them in the comments. Feel free to insult us so that we take your opinion less seriously.
Yeah. Yeah, really let us have it.
I take people's opinions seriously, and then you just say something, and then you just start being mean about it. It's like, I can't take you serious because you're getting mad over something that lives in your head.
Right, when you come off as an asshole, it's like, okay, so your opinion is completely irrelevant.
So you're just a dingus.
If you're going to give a differing opinion, make it insightful at least.
Right. At least give a point. I don't need like a whole cite your sources. Tell me why you didn't. No,
You
but
didn't
like,
link your sources?
I mean, it can be as simple as I didn't like it because it wasn't for me, and that could be as simple as it is. I can
Bam.
accept that. People that go, I don't like it, and then they say everything wrong about why they didn't like it. It's like, you didn't even watch it. You don't know you don't like it.
Well, I wouldn't like it if I did watch it.
I didn't like this show because 25 years ago, my grandfather died in the Civil War, and he didn't fight in the Civil War for you to watch anime. It's like, are we even talking about the same thing? That's just me. Hey, Hosho Marine, Sencho, my beloved, could you please marry me already? Like, please. Please.
He's begging now. Please.
I've been begging for fucking years. Ever since this started, I've been begging for her to marry me. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it, and I'm not afraid to admit it. I'd get down in a Dogeza right now on that table if it meant that she would say yes.
Look, he's got your plushie up there.
Right there. I'm gonna have her figurine, and it'll go somewhere up there. One of those will get moved. Not Kurumi or Sleepy Princess, because it'll be just as expensive as those, and they
have to
deserve to
stay
be
up
on the
there.
mantle. Maybe I'll scooch to the side and put it right in the middle, though, between Ina and Hosho Marine Desu.
I think that
And
would
put
be
another Hosho Marine Desu
Desu.
right there in the middle. Right below Live Laugh. My house is a joke!
Yeah, my room's a joke too. It's okay.
I almost put the Among Us...
The plushie.
No, not the plushie. The Among Us sheets on the
Holy
futon
shit.
that Alex bought that I never put on because I can't do it by myself because it's too hard. Like, I'd be here for an hour trying to put those on this fucking thing.
When we come down, we'll get them on.
It's either that or I'll do it while Taters is here and not tell Alex. And then when you guys come down the next weekend...
She's not coming over next weekend. It's the week after.
She's... So, by next weekend, you mean like this upcoming Saturday?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
No, she's coming the Saturday after this
Okay.
Saturday. So the weekend before you guys come down, she'll be down, and then you guys will be down, and then the day you guys leave, I think my parents are coming in, and then they'll leave, and then the very next weekend I have to go to Jacob's bachelor party, and then I have about 4 weeks ish off. Actually, I don't. I have a week off, and then my grandparents are coming down with my mom. Then I have 2 weeks off, and then I have to come up for Jacob's wedding.
Busy little bee.
I hate my life.
I think the only thing I have planned is going down to your place in April and then in July.
And then going on an adventure in October.
Yeah, and then we have to go on another one in November.
Where the fuck are we going to go in November? I heard Texas is out of dry dock now.
That would be awesome. But we didn't go last year, so we have to make up for it.
Right. I don't want to go to Texas.
I don't really give a shit about Texas.
But, like, the only other option is we fly to fucking Alabama.
I mean, we could go. This could be like a short little trip. There'd be the COD up in Cleveland, and then what U-boat is over in like Illinois area?
Oh, U-505?
Yeah, we could make it a submarine fest.
Is there anything to do in Chicago?
Fuck no, I don't want to go to Chicago. I just want to see the boat and go home.
I was gonna say we could like do something in Chicago. I don't know. It doesn't really feel like a vacation if we just do.
It's not a
day
vacation.
trips.
It's just driving and more driving.
After I drive up to drive, and then we drive more, and then I drive home.
You do too much fucking driving. We'll figure
All
something
I
out.
do
That's
is
months
drive.
away.
Do you know how many miles I put on my car since I bought it and we've started hanging out?
How much?
85,000 miles.
Jesus Christ. What? It's typically like what? 15,000 a year is pretty average. 12,
Yeah,
15.
in 5 years, I've put 85,000 miles on this car.
That's
In 4 of those years, I put like 75,000 miles on this bitch.
sorry about that.
We go on trips all the time, and I like being the one to drive because I like having the memories in my car because they started in my car.
Yeah, you still have all the pamphlets. Like we just put them in your
Oh, yeah.
backseat.
Oh shit! I gotta put the pamphlets that I found the pamphlets from San Diego when I was at, I think, the Midway pamphlet.
Oh yeah, put them in the back for
I
reading
gotta throw
material.
those in the bag for reading material that no one fucking reads. That every time you get in, you're like, oh dude, look at these pamphlets, we got reading material, and then you just put them back in, like you don't even. You're like, oh shit, look at these, and then you just put them back. I'm like, okay, I don't know why I have these here.
It's reading material.
Yeah, it sure is.
All right, we'll catch you guys next week. Tippy will be back, and we'll be, vibing. April 8th weekend will probably be a bye week, I assume. We will be heading down to Luke's and then up to New York to go see Broken by the Scream.
We set up the cameras and we do it on the couch like a real pod.
Oh, we could do it like one of those.
Like one of the. No, we probably won't.
No.
Every time we say we could do that, you guys never bring the stuff.
I mean, next time you're up here, I have a completely different setup at this space, so no more MacBook.
Mr. Nice Guy.
It's set up. It's pretty solid up there now. So
I can't wait for us to get up there and everything to go fucking wrong the entire episode.
I've done multiple weeks like this. Everything should work out until it doesn't.
I was about to say, you say that it's only the podcast that we've ever had things go wrong for. Everything else goes fine. It's literally only the podcast. That's when everything will go wrong. We'll go up. It's like, time to do the podcast, guys. And then 2 hours later, we'll start recording. You'll hear about how exasperated we are. And then we'll lose the first 15 minutes of the recording because someone's mic buzzed the whole time.
Remember
and then we'll re-record the beginning.
Didn't we lose like a whole episode one time? Last time you were up or something like that? Yeah,
we
redid it the next day.
We lost that one full episode that, well, we didn't lose it, but my mic wasn't on the whole time. You could only hear me slightly from everyone else's mics. There was the episode that we had to record twice.
Jesus.
When we did the one seasonal anime, we had to record it twice.
Oh my god,
that sucked so bad. We got halfway through it. We were like an hour and a half in or something like that. Lost it all. And then we had to sit there and re-record for another 2 fucking hours. And then wasn't that the night we went to Waffle House at like 2 a.m. because that's when we finished?
Yep.
We went to Waffle House at 2 a.m. and the woman bashed her skull.
Oh
in
yeah,
the-
she like
the
fell
door.
on the floor.
And then she had to get stitches or something. Like
Yeah, it was-
there was blood all over the floor. We're like, we just want to leave.
Damn, that sucks. But my waffle tasted pretty good though.
Yeah, Waffle House is pretty good. All right, see ya. We just
Tour of your
walked
icebox.
down.
How's that Pabst Blue Ribbon supply holding out?
All right, guys. We'll see you next
Tomorrow morning,
week.
when your dealer says,
Yeah,
"What
see
do
you
have?"
guys.
Say, Pabst Blue Ribbon. What else?
Bye.